Hi friends, in this video what we are going to see is we are going to see the streaming implementation in AWS as well as Kafka and then MongoDB, which is going to connect the streaming and get from the data and then process it using Kafka and then just put it into MongoDB. So that is the end-to-end flow we are going to implement in the AWS in this video. And if you did not watch the previous video, you can go and watch the flow and then you can come back here. And for this, what do you need? So as all the videos of as well as all the cooking videos, what these are the ingredients you need. This is the pre-request. You just need to create one AWS account and then you need to have some EC2 instance running. That is needed, or if you can just run in your local using VM, that is also fine. So either way, you just need one Linux machine. That's all it takes for you to run the following programs and implement and set up. So I'll just share my screen and show you what we are going to be doing. So first, streaming service, what we are going to do is we need to launch one EC2 instance and then we just need to create one private key and all. Let me just create one. Let me just launch one EC2 instance. I'm in my dashboard, so I'm just going in and then let's see if there any instance is already running. Okay, now no instance is running, so let me just go to the instance. Kafka server both is running. One is large, one is micro. So I just wanted to show you guys in micro how we can do that in micro instance itself, so that it will be easy for you. It's like it comes with the free quota, so you can easily do that. So and then instance action, instance state, start instance. So I'm just starting this instance. So after some time, if I refresh, the instance will be in live. Pending it is. And one more thing what I want to tell, like meanwhile it is going. So what currently we are doing is nothing but I'm just starting one server online. The server can be local or the server can be anywhere. Just a Linux machine I'm just starting. That is what EC2 instance in AWS means. So that is our first step. We need to start and then we need to connect. In order to connect, we need to create a new pair or use from putty to connect to it. So this is, if you guys want to make a video about this, yeah, let me know. I will make it. I thought everybody would already know this, so that's why I did not make the video. And next is what we need to do. I'll tell you once. Yeah, it's running now. So what we need to do is we need to see the IP and then let me open my putty. I already installed putty. So I'm just opening and Kafka. If I load it, as you can see, I'm having a IP address here and then just the name. So then each time whenever you restart, the IP address changes actually. So I'm just copying this. You can default it also, but it costs some money, so that's why I don't want to do that. So I'm just replacing it. Now it's asking yes, login as EC2. This is the default username. Okay, I logged into the EC2 instance. If you guys want to know how I'm logging and all, I'll tell you in the separate video. Just put a comment. I guess everybody already knows it, so that's why I did not make a video. And this is also more about we are focusing about data engineering, so I did not much focus about that other part. Fine, now we logged in. Now what we need to do, next step. So initially when you create a EC2 instance and go there, you will not have any Java installed. Okay, but now I have installed in my, like previously before start video, I just did some basic things. OpenJDK, I just installed this. So how do you install in your EC2 machine? Nothing but just use this command, install Java, just like sudo admin linux extras install Java OpenJDK 11. So it will install Java in your machine. That is the first step. And then next what we need to do is we need to install Kafka. So what first we are doing is we are setting up the environment. So in projects like real-time projects, this would have been already set for you. But here, since we need to set up everything, we are going to start. And there are more than one ways to set up the environments. Currently, we are installing everything manually. But if you want to use Kafka service in, so let's say, if you want to use Kafka in service, like AWS is providing you the details, like you will get that also. So there are some services available from AWS. Kafka as a service. You can use that to get the Kafka directly. But now for our own understanding and learning more things, we are going to install it ourselves. Installing is very simple. because we are just going to install only one node Kafka. We are not going to setting up a multi-cluster, all the mega clusters. That is also simple only. But what we are doing is we are doing very simple Kafka. All you need to do is just get this file from the internet. You can just run this command. You can run anywhere, but you can just run this command. It will get downloaded. Let it download. So you see it's downloading. So okay, it's downloaded. Let me see. Yeah, you can see, right, this one TGZ is downloaded. So once it's downloaded, all you need to do is you need to unzip the TGZ file, and then it will give you this folder. Okay, that's it. I already unzipped, so I'm just going to delete this. But in your case, if you are installing first time, you have to just unzip the file. So yeah, just star and then this, then you will get that one. So now we are in a step. We just downloaded the all the required libraries from from the internet to our EC2 machine. Now we just need to run the start the Kafka server. Okay, for that what we need to do. So that is also simple. We don't need to do anything much. Just you need to run this command. I will just explain what command is this. Okay, so just all you can do is, if you just go into the Kafka one, I will just go and show you what we have in this folder. Kafka2, this is the version which we are going to use. If you do ls-lrt, I'm just listing out what is the folder it has. Usually all the folders what will have, that's what it's also having. License, site docs, libs, config, bin, logs. Whenever you are going to run all the scripts, that will be in bin. That is that's the default structure. So I just going into bin and then checking what is there. We have a couple of scripts through which you can control the Kafka in your machine. Just if you see zookeeper shell, zookeeper server start, stop, and then kafka-server-start, stop, everything will be there. And this is for Linux. If you want to run for Windows also you can run the Kafka on Windows also. I've tried it. It works actually very easy. So here also you just need to go into this, and then Windows everything bad, so you have all the bad files here. But we are going to run only in Linux, so I'll just stick the Linux only. So here clear, and then let me just run this command. So you just need to run this command. Okay, so I'll just break this command first, sh, and then I'm giving the full script and then running enter. So if you run like this, sometimes you may miss the second operator or something, right? Then you will get an error like this. So what it is saying, usage, it will show you the script is written such way you forget to pass one argument. What argument? It's asking, this is one argument is zookeeper.properties. So usually properties there will be in config folder. Okay, so if you see, properties will be in config folder. So in config you can see zookeeper.properties, it is there. So that is good. All you just need to do is you just pass the parameter here and then run it. Okay, this is a way of running the command. And once you run it, you don't want you need to use the front screen, which is this screen, for some other work, right? You just don't want that to run and then you have to open a new window and then go and do your operations there. So for that only we are going to use nohup, which means it will run without interrupting your front end, and then you need to put the ampersand. This both means you are running the job in the back end, and then it will keep on running until you kill the process ID. Okay, and what we are doing here is we are just redirecting the output to some log folder. So whenever you want to see, now it's running in the back end, how do you know whether it's running or not, it's throwing some error or not, how do you know? So that you will need to go here and check that up. Okay, so first we are going to start zookeeper-server-start.sh and then giving this property. So if you see in this property, there's nothing much fancy here, just basic stuffs, all the configuration and all is there. So you can see nothing much actually. Data directory is there, client port, that's it, nothing much. So let me start the zookeeper first. Okay, so now as you see, we did not get anything, we just get 5808, that's it. We don't know whether zookeeper is running or not. How do we check that? First let's check the log, whether we have any issues in the logs or not. So I just do tail-f, that means at the end it will keep on looking, and the log it will keep on printing. So I'm just printing here. As you can see, info creating log file, okay, which means that is good. There's no error here, just info, which means we are good. Then Control C, I came out, and then next what we are going to do is, you can check one more way of checking is, you just check the process is running or not. So ps-ef and then pipe symbol grep zookeeper. If you put, you need to get two things like this. Lot of text should come, and then this also should come. This is nothing but whatever you are running the command, that process is this one. This is a process actually running in the backend. Okay, so that's it. Now you successfully installed Kafka and then started Zookeeper in your machine. So what is Zookeeper? Zookeeper is nothing but, as the name suggests, it just keeps things, everything in order. Because what we are dealing with, we are dealing here with the multi-cluster thing, like a single cluster, multiple node. So data will be here, same data can be here, like same data can be here, like that. Someone has to manage everything in a center point. That is, Zookeeper is handling that. Okay, Zookeeper is handling that, so that is called Zookeeper. So whenever you are installing Kafka, Zookeeper is a mandatory thing as of now. As of now, without Zookeeper, Kafka cannot run. And also Zookeeper is used for Kafka as well as HBase also. HBase also you need Zookeeper. There is no escape from Zookeeper on that one. So now we started Zookeeper. Next we need to run the Kafka server. Same way, similar way, just the property file changes. Here we are giving zookeeper.properties. Here we are giving server.properties, and then similarly we just need to run. I'm just running the similar command, if you can see. So but before that I'll show you the Kafka is not running before that. Okay, if you just check the Kafka here before running, you're seeing Kafka is running. Why? Because Zookeeper is running, so that is it showing. Kafka, it will show differently. So let me run and show you. You need to get more. Nohup. Okay, again nohup I gave, and then now let me see the log of it. Okay, see, it's also Kafka server started, so there is no issue. So as you can see, one more thing, Kafka server ID is 0. So that is only one ID is there, so it's showing. If you have multiple ID, you will have multiple IDs will be shown there. Now successfully what you did is you just started the servers. So one more thing what I want to say is, so when you start the Kafka in a micro instance in AWS, usually you will get one error like memory is full, change, etc, it will show. So in that case what you need to do is you need to edit the script. What is the error is, the Kafka they pre-configured in the script like 1 GB of memory they want, but what we are doing is we are running the micro which is 1 GB exactly. We cannot give 100% 1 GB to the Kafka, so we just need to edit it to something to 56 or 512 MB. So that's why you just need to go into this server, edit, VA edit, and then press I, and then here you just need to change it XMF 256M 256M. Okay, you just replace this, then that's good. So this is the two things you are going to need to change, then that is good. And then make sure Kafka is running. Okay, good. Now you see we got one more also, server.properties. So this is what means Kafka is running. Okay, we are good. We have successfully ran Kafka. But how do you know whether you install Kafka properly or not? So that is where you need to validate using the commands which Kafka provides. Okay, Kafka is nothing but consumer. Let me just show you some quick introduction. I don't want to extend this video too much and bore you. So just let me explain something. So Kafka is nothing but it has the information in topics. Okay, you can create multiple topics. So each topic, whatever message you are pushing, let's say you are pushing the data to one topic, so the same message can be consumed. Sorry, I did select it. So same message can be consumed. So Kafka is nothing but you need producer, and Kafka will store the message. The message will be stored in Kafka, and then you can consume the message. Consumer, you can say consumer. So Kafka will act as the central repository for messages. Like heavy lifting also you can do, but usually like all the message streaming data will be there. As soon as you write here, you can just read from the consumer. That is the benefit. So what is more benefit about Kafka? So let's say multiple users want to read this. Consumer one is want to read. Let's say you are sending one data, one like stock market data. Your company itself doing something in stock market. Your data analytics company, you are doing something in stock market. You have 100 teams. You are a very big team, and 100 team wants that stock market data. So previously, what you need to do without Kafka, if you think of a solution, you have to send the message to everybody. The replication is too much. The system is very complex. But now everything is eliminated. All you need to do is whomever wants the data, you come and read it from here and then do whatever the processing you want to do. So that is why 100 people can read, 200 people can read, no issues at all. So everybody can read their individual message and then go. So that is a main shift in Kafka. That's why many people have started using Kafka. Now Kafka is like unbeatable in streaming technology. That is the first one. As you just you check the job market or the industry also, right? You will get to know about Kafka, why it is being used. All these are interesting, interesting things also. I worked in Kafka, like I worked in some millions of events. I processed millions of events, and it runs really fast. Actually, I worked in initial, discovery of Kafka. That time it's a little fast. Now they are doing SQL and all whatnot. They are doing everything. So you can also try give it a shot. Now we are install Kafka. Let's validate using the command which they provide. First of all, I'm just going to show you one command. What it says Kafka topic sh, same command they are providing, and then you need to give bootstrap server. Okay, so bootstrap server is nothing but your like from where you are accessing the Kafka. So here what we are going to do is, let me just copy. So just ignore this for now. So Kafka topics, bootstrap server. You need to put localhost because you just installed from the from the net. You did not change any configuration. So all you need to do is put localhost and then topics. First, let me show you the list of topics what is already there. I may have already something, but I may not. I may have or may not. But let's see. -hyphen list. Okay. Kafka topics, and then I need to give the bootstrap server and then list. For me, the bootstrap server will not work because I changed the configuration to get accessible from the internet. So let me just use the command which I have. So this one should be fine. List -list. If I put, I'm going to get it's running. Okay. I think I made a mistake because each time the IP changes, so I have to change the configuration also. So I'm just quickly going to change that. So I just copy this from here, and I'm just putting this here. You can see the number is changed. So I just need to edit a couple of places. So before that, I want to stop the Kafka. So cd bin. So if you face such errors, right, then you learn more. So kafka-server-start.sh. So let me just first stop the Kafka. Usually it takes some time to stop, so let's give some time. Okay, it's not stopping. So let me stop the zookeeper. Zookeeper is stopped. Okay, which is good. No server stop, it says. Okay, now Kafka. Okay, Kafka also stopped. Good. So we stopped everything, and then we are going to change the configuration. Now we are going to see is cd -config di server.properties. So I just need to change the advertised listener to something else. Instead of this, let me give something else. What I copied. Okay, this is my latest one. So latest DNS. So this I am going to give it here. Okay. So okay, done. Now let me start the Kafka again. Okay. So let me grab the command from here. Yeah, let's start nohup for zookeeper. Let's start zookeeper first. Table -f temp logs. Okay, good. Zookeeper is started. Let's start the Kafka. If you face any error or something, you have to delete the logs and all, then you have to restart. So I hope Kafka also starts fine. -f. So for you don't have to worry about all these things. Okay. Okay, I guess Kafka also started well. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just you use the local host here because you did not configure it to read it from the outside. For that in AWS you have to do couple of things. I will just tell you shortly. You need to enable outside, say outbound rule for the port, and then change advertise listeners in kafka-server-start.sh. You need to change this to in order to access from outside. So for now, for this video, just to start, we are not going to access. We will edit that in the next video, and then I'll show you how to connect. Okay, so that's it. And then now let me use this as our bootstrap server. Okay, so this is bootstrap server. This is a port Kafka runs, so that's what I'm giving. So I'm list -Kafka. Okay, you pray your gods and then let's see if we get some. Yeah, see, it worked. So it's saying I already have two topics, which is called Hello Cloud, Hello Tamil Bhumi, which I created previously. Now let's create one new topic. Okay, I'll show you how easy it is. So this is the one. Okay, so the topic name, what shall we give? Hello cloud class, like that will class hello cloud class. Okay, let me run this. So you can also give. So what is the parameters we are giving? Okay, so this is script you guys know. This is a Kafka topic. Whenever you want to create, list a topic or describe the topic, you can just see using this shell script you can do. And then next is bootstrap server. So what is the server you are going to connect? Now we are connecting this server, so that's why I just gave this command. And then this port 9092. You can always give the IPv4 address also, or you can give that local host if you are running in the local. If you are running in local host, you can just give the local host, no issues. And also you need to do is create topic hello created. This -, create is a command, and then topic, what is the topic name, and then partitions. You can have multiple partitions over the span. It can single topic can have multiple partitions for parallel processing. And then replication factor. So what happens when the server once this failed? So replication will be used. That also you can mention here. And that's it. That's all basic thing you needed. And then your topic is created. Now let me do the listing. I'll just do the list so that make sure the topic is created. What we created is hello cloud class. Hello cloud class is there. Okay, we are good. We just did this. Now what is the next step we need to do is, let me open one more session. Duplicate session. EC2 user. Okay, so I wanted to show you one side we will do the producer, another side we will do the consumer. So both sides we are going to do is console producer, console consumer. So that's what we are going to do. For that we have a command somewhere here. Yeah, console consumer is there. Producer also similar. Let me just replace this everywhere. So this is not we wanted. Okay, I just used it, and then this is not required. So console consumer. So before, as I said, before consuming, you have to produce a data. Either way is fine. Just let's start the consumer first. There's no issue. You will just did not receive any data. I'll just show you that as well. So hello Tamil Bhumi, hello Hadoop class. So hello Hadoop class, and then let me run it. So let's run the consumer here. Okay, So Kafka console consumer like this, there is something called Kafka console console producer. Kafka console producer. Let me see if it is actually there to double check, or any spelling mistake if I make. Okay, it is there. Cool. So just same thing, console producer and then bootstrap server. And that's it. Let me trigger this. So topic name is same in both the side. As you can see right now, consumer it's not receiving any data. Producer, we did not give any input. So let's see. Hello Tamil Bhumi World in Cloud. So I just passed it, then we are getting it in the consumer. So that's it, we did it, guys. So everything what in the back end, what happens, you guys wouldn't believe, because it goes through Kafka, all the things, and then you are getting it in the other side. So which is fun actually. You can give anything, JSON file, hello, I'm trying to be JSON. So you can give, so like instantly you are getting this, right? On the other side, as I understand, is both are running in same server. Everything we are running in micro instance in AWS. With the free itself, you can do this much. You can configure and try that. Actually, it's not free. You are giving her credit card information, so you may be charged later. It's a business strategy. So, but you can do all these things with this. So this is the first step. So once you are able to run this, you can say boom, you are successfully done with the first task. This is your first task. You like, what is the first task? Just install the Kafka, like create one machine from EC2 and then install Kafka in it, or wherever you have some Linux, you just need to install Kafka in it, and then make sure console producer, console consumer is working fine. Till this point, if you've done, that is good. Now next we just want to go to two different points I want to make sure your Kafka is visible to outside network. Now what we are going to do is we are going to contact this Kafka from the outside well. So you need to make sure your Kafka is visible from the outside network. For that, what you need to do is you need to go to like AWS console and then go to security. You have security groups, click the security groups and then edit inbound rule. Inbound, you have to make this custom TCP and then 9092 everything you can give. Okay, that you need to give in an inbound rule as well as outbound rule. Outbound rule also you need to give, because you need to have both way of communication for Kafka. You are sending a data by consumer receiver, right? Both you need to give, and then automatically it will get updated. So that is the first thing you need to do in order to get it from the outside. And then one more thing is change advertised listeners to your public DNS. So one more thing what you have to do is just go to your EC2 instance. It's running. Why it's not showing? Okay, so click here, whatever is running, you will get the public DNS IP address here. So copy this and then go to your Kafka, Control C, come out, and then vi server.properties, and then put it here. Instead of this, you put yours, and then you can give it a try on the IP4 address also, and then tell me if that is also working. I tried, it's not working, so I just use this for this video, but you can try that should work actually. So that is the first thing. So with this, we are going to come into the first part of our video. So till this, you can try it first, and let me know if you want to do a video on how to connect to EC2 instance from local, how to configure all the keys and all. I will show you separately, and this one I will put in this video's description. Just need to check if I have any extra character which cannot be put in YouTube comments, then I'll put it in my website tamilbhumi.com, so that you can check there. I will just try to create something on there, blog something, and then I will put it there in a PDF. Okay, so this is, if you do this, it may take a couple of, I would say for a complete beginner, it will take almost 1 hour to 2 hours based on your knowledge, right? Or it may take a day or something, but don't give up. Like for me also, it took almost half a day to configure everything, understand, fix the bugs. Each time I get a bugs, and then I just Google it and then try to find out. So you also try to fix and then install this in your machine. So once you've done it, just comment in our video so that I know like you guys are able to install and we are good. Okay, so with that note, I'm going to end this video. In the next video, I'll see you where we will install the MongoDB and then go from there. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.